Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Generation Tech. My name is Alan. So today is a double upload day. Why is that? Well, there's some breaking news about episode 8, The Last Jedi. As you might have heard, Disney just recently showed a sizzle reel of the movie to shareholders. So initially there's only one scene of Luke asking Rey, "Who are you?" I didn't think that justified an entire video by itself. But now there's a lot more information, including notes about almost every clip from that sizzle reel, thanks to film reader Matthew Hansen. He's pretty reliable. He also did the same thing during the Rogue One shareholder meeting. Now, before we start, I do apologize beforehand. This video won't be the same quality as my normal videos, such as the nature of breaking news. Okay, so in total we have 11 scene descriptions. We'll go through them all. Number 1, an interior shot, maybe in a cave or stone hut, featuring Luke Skywalker saying, "Who are you?" This, of course, was the shot that broke headlines. Luke doesn't know who Rey is, or at least he doesn't recognize who she is. This further weakens the whole Luke is Rey's father theory. Especially if you also account the fact that J.J. Abrams said that Rey's parents aren't in episode 7. But anyway, this should be one of the earlier storylines in the film, Luke training Rey and perhaps passing on the secrets of the first Jedi Temple. I also have a theory that Luke has been waiting for Rey this entire time. He hasn't been able to get into the temple because many of the ancient temples, whether they're Sith or Jedi, require at least 2 Force users to open them. Number 2, Poe Dameron in his X-Wing yelling, "It's now or never," as it cuts back to BB-8. Number 3, fighters flying through a lineup of the Resistance fleet in a similar fashion to the Rogue One scenes over Scarif. Now, these last 2 shots might be linked together, I'm not really sure, but whatever the case is, war is just getting started and the Resistance are on the move. Number 4, Chewbacca roars. Poor Chewie, all alone now. Although, according to novels, Chewie did find his family after episode 6 and freed them from Imperial slavers on Kashyyyk. They had like tiny little bombs implanted in their heads. Just terrible. Which is probably why I'm gonna make a video about that. Anyway, since Han Solo is dead now, does Chewie's life debt to Han end, or is it transferred to General Princess Leia? This should be pretty interesting because according to multiple leaks from the set, the second scene in the movie will be Han Solo's funeral, and an assassination attempt on Princess Leia's life will be made. Number 5, Captain Phasma. That's it, no description. It has already been confirmed that she will be returning in this movie. Hopefully she comes off as more competent in episode 8. I don't even know how she's alive, honestly. It was kind of her fault that Starkiller Base was blown up in the first place. Usually that means you get force choked to death. Anyway, there's also rumors that she'll have a new weapon, something similar to a spear or a staff. It could even be something like the Royal Guard's vibro staffs. Number 6, Finn dressed as a First Order officer on the bridge of a First Order ship. Actress Kelly Marie Tran was standing to Finn's left, also dressed in a First Order uniform. This is also really interesting because there's a lot of rumors that Finn will go undercover in the First Order to find who sent the assassins after Princess Leia. He was even spotted getting fitted for a stormtrooper outfit. But of course, in this scene, he's an officer. Kelly Marie Tran, on the other hand, has been rumored to be playing an information broker named Aya, who has worked with both the Republic and the First Order. It should be interesting to see the dynamic between these two. Are they possible love interests? Is this the end of Finlow or Faye? I don't know. Anyway, it should also be interesting to see if Aya is truly loyal to the Resistance, or is she just another mercenary who's after the money. Number 7, several shots of Rey igniting and spinning Luke's lightsaber. Rey's hand in slow motion with all 5 fingertips touching the ground and pebbles and dirt hovering around her hand. Number 9, a wide shot of the island with Rey out on the point of a ridge practicing with her lightsaber, as Luke is farther up the ridge looking down towards her. More scenes of Rey training. I wonder at what point does Rey and Luke join the rest of the galaxy? Or are they stuck on Ahch-To until episode 9? Perhaps they have some problems of their own they have to face. Number 10, Leia turning to the camera with a hologram of the fleet behind her. It seems like Princess General Leia will continue being one of the central figures of the Resistance. Although we're not sure how much Carrie Fisher's death will affect this, we do know that she did finish filming episode 8, but maybe some scenes will be altered for continuity issues for episode 9. There have also been rumors that the destruction of Hosnian Prime has caused panic in the Senate, and emergency powers have been granted to a sort of chancellor figure named Lord Vikram. He'll be played by Benicio del Toro, and supposedly he'll be another antagonist for Leia to face. This should be an interesting storyline because episode 7 barely touches upon the politics going on behind the scenes. Number 11, an X-Wing flying into a hangar. I think it'll be really interesting to see if the Republic finally joins the Resistance in combating the First Order, because without the rest of the Republic behind them, I don't think the Resistance themselves can end the First Order threat. So that's the full breakdown of the Sizzle reel. There's a lot of cool information for us to dissect, but I'm also curious about what isn't shown. Primarily Snoke and Kylo Ren. I wonder if they'll have a training montage that parallels Luke and Rey's. I wonder if the two pairs of Force users will finally confront each other. Anyway guys, keep in mind that a lot of the things we discussed here are actually just rumors, so they're not completely set in stone just yet. There is some truth into it, which is why we made this video. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you know the next time one of our uploads come up. And if you're watching this, you are Generation Tech.